Guys, we are back. We are back. We are back.
We are back.
We are back. It's been a fun little half hour so far. You guys just got to check in with honestly, you are the first. I think overall you're just the first Iraqi singer I've ever really listened to or
Yeah.
even known. But guys, that was Rawan's music. You can find her. You're on all DSPs, right?
Yeah.
YouTube Music, Amazon, Google, you name it.
Mhm.
You can find her and make sure just go run up those plays. Because us as artists, we appreciate those one plays.
Every little thing.
Every little thing these
Every
days
little thing these days,
adds
yep.
up. And maybe we'll get into here on a talking about Spotify.
Yeah.
Here in the United States, they're trying to do something where, well, a lot of these DSP services are based here in California. Not California, but just in general. My bad here. There we go. And in general, they're just based in the United States. They're trying to pass a bill that every stream is worth 1 cent.
I heard.
I'm no conspiracy theorist. We try to keep it community here. But why is it that I already now know 4 artists that have been kicked off Spotify? And there's a bunch of other people I see online, a bunch of people talking about it, where they're like, oh, I have people, and then you try, they have their little proof. Do you think that now, since the federal government and, there's been enough voice with the power of social media and, Spotify being like, wow, we're going to have to pay everybody 1 cent per play. I mean, you look at, a Drake song. That's 1 billion plays. That's $1 million. Even Snoop Dogg said it. My song gets 1 billion plays. Why don't I have $1 million? Well, that's becoming a reality.
Right.
Do you think that they're getting ahead of the game and they're funneling through artists? And if you don't have a certain criteria or you're not meeting certain streaming, numbers, just say for instance, to monetize on YouTube, you have to have X amount of real or short views in 90 days and X amount of hours. Do you think Spotify is kind of looking at that and just getting rid of people before that becomes a thing?
I'm not sure what the future gonna hold for Spotify. I mean, it's things can be changed overnight or things can be changed in 6 months, but I believe Spotify, it's just it pushes artists to work harder and to drop better songs, and I'm not sure what the reality of Spotify is, since I don't have a lot of knowledge about Spotify yet, but I believe things will change in the future into a better.
Into more positive, because for me, me and my label, we were doing a promotional thing where if you bought some merch, you would get the single, and stuff like that. And it really sucked for me because I didn't have people asking me what's up with the merch, or when's the single dropping on DSP?
Yeah.
Because we all grew up, I remember, some Soulja Boy. That 99 cent that kissed me through the phone, right? We were going crazy on the iTunes downloads.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a thing anymore. And it's every person that hit me up about my single, they're like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
In Spotify right now, they have the marquee, and then people literally as artists, they push ads on Spotify
And Instagram and all that. Do you believe, have you ever heard of the platform called Even?
I think I heard of it, but
what do you think about that rollout approach? You're very strategically, you say you like to do a 30-60 day rollout. How do you feel about doing your 30-60 day rollout on a platform where, say, it's only available, it's pay what they want, but you got people who are seeing your art and they're giving you I've seen some of my friends, even I have a couple friends that are on Even, they got $50 from someone for their album. They don't even know who this person is.
Right.
Not someone in our community. Do you think that's a better rollout approach where artists should do that 1 month, on not even Bandcamp, because I've even heard Bandcamp doesn't even give you back that much. Even's more of a straight, you get a lot of the money back. Do you think that's a better approach?
Yeah, I believe better approach is to get everything prepared, not just content. I'm gonna say when your music drops, it's supposed to be registered under BMI or ASCAP. When it drops, that's where you earn that money right away. And when it comes to content should be scheduled on like one day you schedule the whole content for the whole week, or maybe a whole week you schedule it for the whole month, and this type of thing. And the more content, the more ads, and like preparing pre-save. Like pre-save don't work for me well, but I believe for some artists do. So all of
Yeah,
these strategies.
I just experimented with a pre-save link for the first time.
Yeah, it's not working. It does, like, people
I
doesn't
didn't.
really click and
Well,
sign and
because
put.
I have all my email stuff. I have my LLC and
Yeah.
everything, so like I'm always on my email. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm seeing that. And like our people that'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my tickets."
Yeah.
Then you're like, "Okay," and then you go check.
Mhm.
And you getting that ticket?
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but even that with too. So for you, with your streaming, do you so you're on everything, right?
Mhm.
Like, what's one thing? Okay, okay. What's one thing that you think DSPs could do better? Not paying. Let's get paying. Let's get the money. We already know that's a problem. Is there something better that these DSP services could do for artists? Like maybe in terms of maybe say the algorithm,
Mhm.
or maybe playlist placing,
Mhm.
right? Because I've heard tips of people say, oh, when you get a track to X amount of views, you're gonna get put on more playlists. Like, has
Right.
that happened to you? Like, because I see, you got a couple tracks with traction. Once say I got me got to 5,000. Like, was it
7,000.
well? Once it got to 5. Like when you hit that number,
Mhm.
when did you see any more playlist placement? Like, was your profile like reaching different audience?
Yeah, cause I sometimes I go to my Spotify for artists and I see. Yeah, I go to my artist profile and I see like I've been putting on a playlist that I was not requesting. I'm like, where am I? People literally love your song and put it into different playlists, and now you're getting more recognized. And
Yeah.
I believe these platforms should help more with that, because, like, as artists, we struggle too much. We just pay, pay, pay. We need more of the algorithm to find these artists. Like, algorithm is like, you can just put the best song out there. You think everyone gonna like it, and then you go record another whatever song, and that song blow up because of the algorithm pushed it to people, and you did not accept that.
And with some of these songs, like, did you have a song that got more plays than you anticipated?
I said I got me. I got me song touch a lot of people's heart, because it's all about like self love and how you love yourself and you got yourself no matter what. So it has a message behind it.
Is that a big thing, like with your message, like embracing who you are?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like loving yourself? Because that's what I kind of see in your music, is like setting like a
Self love.
yeah, self love, and
Yeah.
like believe in yourself, reassure yourself that like you got this, and like
Yeah.
like you're a powerhouse. Like you look at yourself in the mirror, like I'm gonna go out and slay this day
Yeah,
right
and
now.
that's my message through my music is motivation. I want to motivate people, and I want to motivate artists as well, because most of the R&B songs are about like breakup and love and that and being attached to somebody. I said, let my music be more about I got me, I love me, I'ma do me. Like the song Sacrifice is about sacrificing every day, and I was like, studio time, but I made it. And so, like, sometimes I even like mentioned that even the last meal of the day doesn't I don't eat it, it goes to my studio time, like something like that where people can relate. Like R&B is more about
Oh,
like
I
love
like that.
and
Like you sacrifice your $20 of dinner
Yeah.
for like an hour of studio
Yeah,
time. Oh, that's
stuff
okay.
like
That's
that.
hard. That's hard.
And
that's hard.
that's the struggle right there, that's the hustle right there, and I want people
That's
to
the
relate.
ambition right there. That's the determination to win, because I mean, anybody is a singer. I mean, when you told me you were 13, right? Or when you came here and you would look up LA, what else did you tell yourself? Like, did you know you wanted to be a singer during that time? Like, you're like, I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna do music. I'm gonna be on the pedestal that I've always wanted to be on.
Yeah, I always know this since I was 6 years old, and I say, like, job didn't fulfill me, college didn't fulfill me, any other profession didn't fulfill me, but like music is where I find myself just in my own world. And since I was 6, and like the more time it passes, the serious it gets.
Exactly.
The more serious it gets.
And would you let's see here, where was I going with this? What would you tell yourself? Okay, how long ago were you in Portland?
2 years in Portland.
How long ago were you there though? It was 2 years ago you were there?
2020.
Let's say 5. Let's just theoretically.
Yeah.
Right now, what are you going to go back and tell? Obviously, you already made your decision, but what are you going to tell Rawan from 5 years ago? like right now, you've been through everything. You came from Portland. You had the little bit of a disagreement with your family. And there probably were times where you were probably sitting, with your family or in whatever setting you were in, you probably felt discouraged. But what is one thing you could tell yourself when you were filling out that college application for Portland Community College?
Said, I'm proud of you. You made the right decision.
Yeah, that's the big one.
I'm proud of you.
There you go.
Because you made the decision that it takes a lot of courage to do, because you're only doing it for you, and everyone around you is against you. Your family, your friends, and some of your closest friends tell you to not do it. And you just did it because you followed your heart, not other people's opinion.
Exactly.
And I'm proud of you.
See, that's kind of where I'm at right now, too. I could say, like, I have some music I've been making. And it's like, wait, is this your album?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your project?
People call you crazy until you make it.
Well, then it's like, because they don't understand, it's like, even like what I do, it's still like, I listen to a certain type of music. It's not like I'm trying to translate and be like those people. I'm not doing that. It's just like a great inspiration from it.
And let me tell you something. When it comes to your vision, no one can see your vision. Not your family, not your friends, not your best friend, not even your spouse, your closest people.
Your wife you've been with for years.
No one can see your vision but you. No one ever. And don't let those people destroy your vision because they don't see it.
Yes, exactly. And that's where I feel like, too, I'm such a passionate person, too.
Oh, yeah.
I have to remember that I have to let certain opinions kind of dwindle on and go and roll over. Like water under the bridge, right? Water's going to keep flowing. I just got to remember, like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for your advice.
And I've been through struggles so much, but I learned that I have to keep going no matter what. Right now, I just dropped the merch, but there's a lot of stories behind it. And there's a lot of things that happened in the past week where my life literally just flipped. My life was just like damn, all these things are happening to me. But I just dropped the merch. I said, let's go. Let's just do it. I got no time to be sad. Every time I get sad, discouraged, or mad, I turn into a positivity and get to work instead of me sitting down crying about it. But go ahead and work hard for it.
Right, just like my mom says. She's like, hey, honey, put it in a song.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's waste of time to sit down over there and just, like, cry and get mad and, like, why this happened to me. I'm going to say, like, try me. Like, why me instead of, like, try me? Because I got to come back tomorrow, wipe my tears.
Come at me. Let's see it,
yeah,
right?
I'm going to wipe my tears, wake up the next morning, drink my matcha, my coffee, whatever, make my mood boost, and go get to work.
Ooh,
again.
that matcha.
I'm a matcha girly.
Is it do you do the Starbucks matcha?
I do it at home.
Oh, home,
yeah.
Like with the little frother and everything?
If I depended on Starbucks too much, all my money would go there. I mean, I buy from Starbucks, but I just do it at home.
So what kind of matcha do you drink? What's your go-to matcha?
I go to the highest quality ones, like the green ones. I just put like the hot water and mix it, and then put the ice and the milk, and put sometimes like rose water on the top. Just be some little creative. Sometimes caramel and stuff like that. Honey.
Ooh, a caramel matcha.
Honey matcha. So I'm like, yeah, I just drank before I came here. Like, that was like, it gives me that happiness. Like, matcha is part of my daily life. Twice a day.
How many or 2 matchas a day?
Oh, more than that maybe, but two is enough.
Two minimum.
But it's a healthy caffeine, that's why.
Yeah. So because matcha it's just like yerba mate. It's naturally occurring caffeine from like a root, right?
Yeah,
like
it's like a leaf from Japan. It's actually from Japan, but it's very healthy. If you drink it 10 times a day, no doctor will ever tell you to stop. Yeah.
Now, okay.
So let me go try.
Well, I've had matcha before, but it's like, see, I'm an espresso person.
Oh.
So for me, it's like for me, caffeine, I'm like, if I'm not getting 3 or 4 shots of espresso,
right.
It just hits me different, because matcha is more like of a, it's more of like an edible, right? Like it's more it's more on set. Like it takes a little bit longer for the effects to kick in. Like for me, espresso is instant. My heart is just like
Yeah.
I know that's terrible to say, but like I got it.
Sometimes with the matcha, I'd be like 3 scoops, 5 scoops. I did that once and
Oh.
I went crazy. I said 2 scoops is enough. Now
Isn't
more
that
than-
the recommended thing is 2, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3. But one time I was so
You're
crazy, I didn't pay attention. I put like 5, 6, and I went to the moon. I didn't sleep the whole night. I went to the moon literally. I was like 5 scoops and a lot of milk. Alright.
You went to the moon like Dogecoin
Yeah,
and
it was like
cryptocurrency.
almost something like what? Yeah, no, not
That was a
recommend.
good one. That was a good
Not
one.
recommend.
Hey, well, they say, it's recommended you do this, you do that, but like you say, it's your passion. Do what your heart wants, right?
Do my heart what? Like if my mind and my heart agrees, I'm good.
I want 6 scoops of matcha in my cup.
Yeah, that's a song right there. I'm gonna take it to this.
6 scoops of matcha?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a bag of 6 scoops of matcha.
Hey.
You could, okay. Over, let's talk food and culture over in Iraq. Coffee. What's coffee like over there? Because I know that the Middle Eastern has their own thing with coffee. A lot of great coffee out there, Arabic blend and whatnot. You have all these companies out here that, you got McDonald's. Oh, we got Arabic this. Oh, blah, 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 Starbucks. Is it like you drink coffee and caffeine? Like
we have Arabic coffee. It's really popular, but I'm gonna tell you, like the whole Middle East, even Turkey got their own coffee. But as an Iraqi person, like Iraqi as people, like we drink coffee, yes, but we more on a black dark tea. Like we're on a black tea. My family drink like literally 5 times a day.
Like Turkish people like coffee and Iraqis like tea?
Yeah, like tea, but like a lot of Iraqi drink coffee as well. Yeah, but we are more like a dark tea type of thing. And Syrian people drink a lot of coffee. Like people from Syria, they love coffee.
What's a dark tea? I drink tea, but I just look at it as tea. What is dark tea?
It's like a black. It's like extra black tea. Like it's a black tea.
Like it looks like a black cup of coffee, but it's like black tea, like the color of that chair.
Yeah, it's like a black tea. Yeah, it's kind of like reddish.
But what's in it? Like, is it a root? Is it like what are the herbs
that
make it so black?
You know Nipton, right? Like the black one, like the black American tea.
Nipton?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but but Arabic version. So people are addicted to tea. Like my family drink 5 times a day, literally, like morning, afternoon.
Like there's always a tea kettle going, like with some water boiling.
Yeah, right. And then the tea is like very diverse in our culture. And then coffee, Arabic coffee is really popular. I'm gonna say in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Dubai.
And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
It's very popular when it comes to Arabic coffee. Ooh, something. I flew to Dubai and I was on a flight in Saudi airplane, and they serve a really good coffee. And like, yeah, I'm going to the Middle East. I'm going home.
Better than anything over here.
I'm going home. Me, I don't like anything here personally. It's just the matcha because I discovered it here, and I like the sweet iced tea from McDonald's. I really like it.
I got a lot of sugar in that.
Yeah.
So pretty much like you're telling me like if I were to say where I would go to UAE or I go to Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Iraq, if I were to go over there ever, like I drink some coffee over there, like it's Arabic blend. It's gonna change my whole like will I even want to drink coffee over here?
Yeah, for me, I don't like coffee ever. I hate coffee. When it comes to Arabic coffee, I was like, yeah, bring me a love something.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
It has a texture.
But is it the roast of the beet? Is it the way it's grown? Is it the environment of the plant?
I believe so. I don't know the mixture. I don't know what they put in it. It's like, like something. I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes good. And like when it comes to drinks, it's very diverse. Like when you go to India, for instance, they have like the chai. It's like milk.
I've heard their chai over there is out of this world.
Yeah, like a chai masala. It's like a tea and milk and some herbs. Yeah, this is called like chai. And in Arabic we call it like karak, like chai karak.
Karak?
Yeah, it's like we have it too, but in like a different name.
See, I'm a big coffee drinker, so I've always been over here drinking.
Yeah, I'm a matcha drinker.
Well, they say Arabic this, Arabic that, but it's like it's a corporation's version.
Yeah. And then like Arab people, like when it comes to Iraq, they don't know what matcha is. I'm like, I'm giving you a new music, and I'm giving you I'm giving you a matcha, and I'm giving you music.
I'm giving you new music, new love, new passion. But we are coming to the end of our showcase, man. I feel like we get a whole nother hour out here talking about coffee. But one thing I've been asking lately, I've been asking my guest. Everyone's in a different place right now.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice. I know you said, let's go back, talk to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just the world where we're at, like, it's not hard to be nice or, stuff like that I've heard. Keep trying. But what's one piece of advice you could just give to everybody out there? Like, just in general, it could be simple, it could be complex, but just to try to better us as a society. What's something you could say right now on this platform
To the world?
To the world.
I'm going to say, don't be slept on. Wake up. I know you're going to work. I know you're doing your duty thing, your life. But wake up. Wake up on your taxes. Wake up on your job. Wake up on the people around you. Wake up on what you're doing in life, what your goal is. Wake up even though you're not sleeping. Let's say like you have a normal day in life. Doesn't mean you're awake. Wake up to what's going on around you. Be awake. Notice what's going on. And like just, as always, like follow your heart, do your passion. You have to have a goal in life in order to keep going.
Ooh.
Yeah, but wake up, don't be don't be sleeping on like what's going on around.
Don't be sleeping on opportunity. And if you're sitting on the couch all day,
right,
looking at Instagram reels, that time you could be making an Instagram reel. You could be putting yourself out there,
putting the work instead of
don't sleep on it.
Yeah, my last advice I'm gonna say, instead of complaining, being sad about it, telling people about it, getting traumatized about it, put the hard work instead.
Yep, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you voice...
get the result.
Well, you might not like something or whatever it may be. Oh, excuse me, guys, it's been a long weekend out here. we got to continue this going on. I'm not going to let you down as a host, but invest in yourself. I'm gonna counterbalance on this right now.
Invest in yourself.
I'm going to say invest in yourself. And remember, you are you.
Yeah.
We are human. We can only do so much. I couldn't say we can only do so much. Don't limit yourself to what you can do. It's what you want to do and what you make of it. Remember where you come from. Keep your eye on the prize. And then
life is once. Live it like there's no tomorrow.
And just take it from Rawan. She moved to Colorado as a 13-year-old girl from Iraq. You knew nobody. You had no idea probably like what to expect. Culture shock. Everyone cares about Monster Energy drinks and Fall Out Boy and my girl broke up with me and oh my God, my dad won't give me money to buy a BMW.
Yeah.
That's what children have problems here with. But at the end of the day, take it from her. She came here when she was 13. She knew when she was trying to sign up for Portland Community College that is not what she wanted to do. I'm going to come here and live the American dream. I'm going to make music. I'm going to make myself proud. I might get in some disagreements with my family.
Yeah.
But she is here now. She is here with us. She made that move to LA. She manifested all of this when she was 13, and she's here with us now. Guys, my name is PvP.
Period.
My guest is Rawan Ali from, let's say Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
From Anaheim, California. She's out from Orange County. We've been having actually a lot of Anaheim guests.
Yeah.
I had Bad Boy out here last week. I've had Baby Rich. Shout out my guy, Baby Rich.
Shout out.
Yeah, so we're going to roll out here, guys. We're just going to play some tunes here really quick. I'm going to hit you with that Like That by, have you listened to that new Future Metro Boomin album?
Oh, yeah. Really
I think a lot of people have been listening to that this weekend, but...
Really good.
Oh, man, I don't even know how to think about it because you know what? Kendrick's got a point. There's no big me, or there's no big three. Big me, because independent, right? Independent. We all believe in ourselves, and if you don't believe in yourself, then
Who else believe in you?
Thank you. You said it first, so that's the moral of it. But we're gonna get in here. A lot of stuff we gotta click on before we sign out. But this is Like That with Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin.